we're just going to get started here.
Okay.
I am starting a brand new game. And this is my favorite game. I guess we should probably explain that you've...
I have never played this game before.
No, but you've experienced the story of Dishonored 2.
Yes.
And as a writer, I'm just very impressed.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send,
Pay attention to this.
so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the spy master was right to insist that I send you. The plague
Corvo's
has
your
taken
name.
so many, and we must find a cure.
And that's the Empress.
When you are near,
who's talking?
my heart is at
Yes.
peace.
Corvo's the Empress.
It's like a letter she's writing.
She's writing a letter.
Emily and I will count the days until you return.
And
hurry home and
this
bring
is like
good
a
news.
prologue in a book.
Okay.
Because you don't know everything, but it gives you a little bit of setting, and then it fills it in. And if it's your debut novel, then they won't even read your book.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Okay, so this is my favorite game of all time.
We're away.
And as I've become a writer, the story has only gotten better.
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
This guy's name is Captain Kurnow.
Bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us.
He appears later.
Black magic.
Interesting.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
But you wouldn't notice.
So there's a plague.
Maybe.
Yeah,
We
so
live
we've
in
been
strange
sent
times.
to
Sending
go throughout the
Empress's
aisles and see if
bodyguard
there's a
away for
cure
couple of months.
for the
That's
plague.
Unusual.
Okay.
Well, this was important. We need help with
And
the
this
rat.
guy's like, well, you're the bodyguard. This is the bodyguard for the Empress. It's weird that we sent you away for 2 months. And,
That is strange.
yes.
Curiouser, etc.
Oh, there.
So right now we're in
going
a
up.
lock.
So, lake.
Yes, it's like a Loch Ness monster kind. No, but even this setting is important throughout the game.
Okay.
Home at last.
And I saw that you selected this on very hard.
Yes, I'm going to show you this game very hard, and I'm going to do it without killing anyone because it's more
The
fun
Empress will be waiting for your news.
to be a thief.
The people seem to have like weird shaped bodies and heads, very stylized.
Well, they're fictional; they're not real.
Okay. That's a good point. It's a great point.
But that's Captain Kurnow. And then they're going to give you a little taste of the characters and whatnot from later in the movie. I'm going to give you all of the.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there
what do you
any
call
whales? Wait, let's
there
play
any
hide and seek
holes?
first. I'll cover
What?
my eyes and
She
you
said, were there
hide.
any holes?
You have
Were there any
time?
whales?
Mother's
Oh.
busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
But she's like, you have time to, because she's talking to that
Okay,
nasty old
here we go.
spy master. She's it's not foreshadowing.
Let's go.
She's giving you an
Come on.
idea of characteristics. Look at those two fellas up there. They're important later.
One was painting the other.
He was, yes. This is Emily, daughter of the Empress, and we are going to play hide and seek.
She's singing a little song.
Yeah, she is. I find that the
Kind of long for a
Let's see
little
if you're
song.
so good at this.
captions
I'll
are
hide my eyes
important.
and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find
And we're doing this in order to learn how to crouch, which is important if you're going to play this game without killing anyone and without ever being seen, because
One,
you have to
two, three,
crouch to do that.
four,
Yeah, I mean that seems like a kind of a clever
six,
mechanic for
7, 8.
like a tutorial.
Yeah. Now,
Here I come.
I heart Emily, and
Okay.
you know Emily because you've seen me play some of the second, the follow-up to this.
Oh, is she the protagonist in the
Yes.
second?
Yeah. Well, it's either your character now or her, but
Oh.
you'll note that at this age she's really dumb
Noted.
Let's see
I've
about
actually taken them.
here.
because she's
Taking a note.
looking for me, and she's like, "Oh well, it's coming.
Okay, you win. We should go now.
You
So we're
win."
fatigued.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I saw that she was like
Later, will you
Shading
give me
her
more fighting
brow.
lessons?
Maybe
Come
she's
in, like,
overwhelmed
climb
by
up to the
maybe she
rooftop.
just had her eyes dilated at the optometrist.
What time period
Did
is
you
this?
see any
Is
monsters
this
while traveling
is
to
this
the
like a
other
real
isles?
time period, or
My
is this
nanny
like
says that
a?
they go
It's
to
an
school.
imaginary time
But I
period.
think she only says
Okay.
that to scare.
I would say that it kind of relatively takes place in a steampunk late 1800s.
Lord Protector.
So that's
He welcomed you home.
That's
Stop
Campbell,
moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo,
and that's
welcome back
Sokolov
from wherever
painting
you've
him.
Okay.
They sent him all around the Isles
He's
to
kinda
beg
hot.
for aid.
Yes, he is.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city.
Oh, if only you
keep
had mentioned
still a
something sooner,
moment, High
Sokolov.
Overseer Campbell.
I know, like they're
How many paintings do you have done?
I'm
It looks like
not
there
so
were
sure
like
that
4
painting looks like
canvases.
She'll
Campbell.
see you at once.
there's going to be a lot of those paintings, and you get extra points for finding them throughout the game.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. And actually,
They're sick people,
all right.
not criminals.
pay attention to
We've
her.
gone beyond that
I
question,
love
Your
her
Majesty.
silhouette.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if
She's
we
a
can.
bitchin' empress.
All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Check out that hair.
Mother,
It's like a
Corvo is
updo.
back.
Thank you, Emily.
Prom updo.
Very
Leave us,
much.
please.
As you wish, Your
That guy
Majesty.
looks like Voldemort.
Listen to his voice, like whenever he says like something evil.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises.
surprises.
he looks bad.
Yeah,
He's bad, right? He's a bad guy.
I'm not sure. I've never played this before.
I can tell. Yeah.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me.
Hey, baby,
What news have you brought?
you have beautiful hair, and I love the latches on your tunic. It's probably
Nice.
not a tunic,
I couldn't say. Oh, you completed an objective. Good for you.
but it's fashion. So I'm giving her the note
I hope that one of the other cities that
she's
dealt
gonna
with this
tell me
before
what it says
knew of some cure.
to reveal it to
This
the
news
player.
is very
As if
bad.
you didn't read it.
Correct.
We're at the breaking point.
So what?
Cowards.
So you found
They're
nothing,
going to blockade
and
us.
by
They'll wait to
going
see if
out
the
there
plague
doing
turns the
that,
city into a graveyard.
they're gonna
Are you okay,
quarantine
Mother?
our city.
You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry.
Gee,
darling.
Mom, you seem
Mother is
sad.
Wait, where are the guards?
What
Sent
happened to
them
the
away.
guards?
Mother, look. What are they doing on the rooftop?
What are
What?
they doing on
Emily,
the rooftop?
come here.
Oh.
Man, I love this, but if I wrote a book like this, no one would read it.
Emily, get behind me.
Now, I'm not gonna actually sword fight these guys. I don't know if it counts as a kill or something if I do, but the outcome of the fight is the same no matter what happens here. So, don't you worry.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here,
I know, right?
no more.
Wait, no,
Not
what's
again.
going on?
Mommy!
Check out that sexy
Get away from
beast.
her.
Whoa.
He's mean.
That's murder.
Yeah, he's really mean.
And kidnapping. Did we see that person before?
We have not seen that person before. His name is Dowd.
Corvo, it's
I
all
thought you said you'd never played
coming
this.
apart.
What?
Find Emily.
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, I
Protect
thought
her.
you said you never played this.
You're the only one who'll know what to do.
I
Won't you?
am the only one that will know what to do.
Corvo.
Check out the size of those eyeballs.
She's got big eyeballs. You were framed.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
Okay. Jumping to conclusions much.
I mean,
What
yeah.
did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll
Ironic,
see you
How's-
beheaded for this,
is that ironic?
Corvo. Take him.
don't you think?
I mean, like, how is... Okay.
How's that for
It's a good opening.
a cold open?
Yeah. How is that ironic, though, that her... I guess the
Because
one
it's
who's
my job to protect her,
Okay, yeah,
and I'm the
sorry.
one who killed her.
a little slow on the uptake.
So now I'm in prison. You know that because it said Coldridge Prison.
Yeah. As you should be.
Yes. So it's tempting for me to skip these. What do you call them? Cutscenes.
This is your final chance.
But I'm not going to, so
Sign
you
the
can.
confession, and let me give you the
Thank you.
rights to
It's
put
the
your
same
spirit
two
in.
guys.
Interesting. Oh, and that guy. He's burning you.
Now it's again, it's
That's
fiction,
enough
so
for
I'm
now.
not in pain.
Get out.
But they're trying to
Let's give the
Are
man
you okay?
imply
How's your arm?
think.
it's. I mean, I might have stolen a lot of the plot of this for my book.
Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Thank God you're
Yes,
explicating
unlucky
this.
you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership.
So they're
now.
owning up to the
Someone
fact that
guide
it's
the
all a
weak.
ruse.
Yes.
And that's
Right
where
now.
we come in.
Yeah, they're telling you
There
that they
was
had
nothing
planned to do
personal
it,
in
and
this.
me coming back
Even
to
though
it
you
as
almost
early.
sank our plans. But it turned out well.
There you go.
You were in the wrong place at the right time.
No one who's watching this.
Someone
Is he a
has to
vampire?
take the
He has
fall.
like a
No.
like a medallion, like a vampire.
Goodbye, Corvo.
Goodbye, Corvo.
Take him back to his cell.
Bye.
I know, it's very dramatic.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
This guy has a white mustache.
Oh, does he? He doesn't sound like he would.
What?
He doesn't sound like he would have a white mustache.
But he does.
Okay, I believe you.
But he's no longer even in the prison. He's gone. He came from a friend. So it doesn't matter who we are. Just know we have faith in you. Well, you know, I was the Queen's bodyguard, and
Yeah.
you know, so here we're gonna let you out. Which I really feel as a writer that's not really depending on your agency as the main character.
Right.
You're gonna come out here and pick up some money.
You gonna take the sword or no? You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna
Kill
try
Bruce.
not to. I mean, I really wish they would let you just not pick up weapons. It's just easier not to.
Coming to the execution tomorrow. It's on account of Corvo.
So I'm just watching now. I
Who
should.
killed the Empress.
Yeah, this is
abducted
just
her
a
daughter, Emily.
show at this point.
Yeah.
So it's an occasion. Right. A social event for the high and mighty.
We're repeating
See
the
the noble
things
Lord Protector get
that
his
we're
head
well
chopped
aware
off.
of.
Right.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
So they have dogs in this room.
Yes.
Will we see any of the dogs?
Attention.
Yes.
The solitary wing is
I
off
like that.
limits to maintenance crews.
So
Unless
it took me forever to
accompanied by an
realize that
officer of the watch.
when I'm crouching,
Entry through
I
the
can just run the heck up
solitary
here,
wing must be scheduled
even
in
on very
advance
hard.
with 1 week's notice.
Oh wow. You're
Yeah, and I just took his money and ran through the side door.
health potion.
You gotta have some nerve to play this game on very hard because
nerve.
you gotta just run past people, and they're a lot more sensitive.
So you're stealing money.
Oh, there's a lot of that. Like,
Right. So
Like-
maybe you should be in jail.
Lazy bastards.
well, I mean, I'm stealing it from the jail,
They
so I
don't
kind of
wanna
feel
work.
like it was put there
They
for me.
don't get their ration of elixir.
Will you have an opportunity to
It's that
spend this money?
The
Yes.
military or the plague? Life is hard.
You'll also note that there are certain things I pick up, and it'll just be like coin, whatever, even though they're not coins, because once we're out of prison, we get to our little home base, there's a dude there who we just kind of assume that he'll take all those things as money.
Gotcha.
We don't have to worry about it. Now, very hard, you have to sneak this way. You can't jump to the right, which
Okay.
is what I always did, because he is
Oh.
too sensitive.
He disappeared.
No, he's still up there.
Oh,
So like
there
where
he is.
I pointed with the dot, he's
Yeah.
hanging out, and we're gonna hang out over here until he walks back.
So this is a little bit of a waiting game.
Well, as if you're playing it the way I'm playing it, yeah. So I'm gonna play it. So there's different outcomes you can get, and basically they only really apply to the very end. Some things happen, but we're gonna play this on low chaos.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to play it in a way that would achieve Ghost and
Excuse me.
something else, which means no one's going to see me or like detect me. And
Corvo's unconscious again.
Oh.
So he's taken more punishment
Sorry, I was
than
listening to the
men we
You
brought
should.
in for interrogation.
you should.
When he wakes, we'll start again.
It sounded like he said Lemmy Winks.
Sign the confession for her murder. It's
Good old
incredible.
Lemmy Winks. Is that a south?
Yeah, it was a South Park. It was a hamster going on a journey through Mr. Slave's body.
Trivial matter.
And now...
Classic. How could I forget?
And now this video commentary is no longer for all ages.
We can bleep it. We'll bleep it in post.
Okay. But anyway,
Ackworth, you lazy slug.
I do feel
Patrol the yard.
that having gotten to know the
I was
game,
gonna report that boiler leak from
this is a lot
yesterday.
easier to do, even on very hard, than it should be.
Another patrol with you. I'm moving.
But, you know,
That wolf
you know, I
on the
can't.
dumpster.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I just can't speak to it, and I don't want him to see me here.
I understand.
So I'm gonna just sneak up these steps.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to
Yeah,
personnel
everything has to be
assigned
set up.
I like how
and
they
approved
have
dignitaries
barricades
only.
for you to hide behind.
So that's the cell that I started in right there.
Oh, wow.
really
Okay.
like the Empress.
They're asking for you to escape.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're
Now, what we talked over, he said, not everybody liked the Empress, but I did, or whatever. And it's like, political discussion.
Oh wow, you can climb.
What's that?
You can climb. You're climbing.
Yeah, I can climb. That is required in order to get through here. Now, I was gonna try to do this without, not only without being detected, but also without ever knocking anybody unconscious. However, I have yet to figure out how to get through this room. And I'm sure it's possible. So I'm just going to pop over here. And when it's the right time, he has a little patrol.
That was an interesting conversation they had. Have you seen anybody with signs of the sickness? You always amuse me.
Yeah, no, they...
Was that a conversation being had between two people, or did that pick up two different conversations?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, good. Gave him a little hug.
His face like hit the corner of that filing cabinet.
Well, I mean, I can't help it if when I release my hug, that's where he goes.
So these are all love hugs.
These very much in love with these gentlemen.
And you carrying them.
Now, hiding their bodies. Because even though they're not dead, it's still probably pretty bad if their coworkers come upon them while I am still in the prison.
Yes. Are you going to hide them on top of each other?
I am, yes. Because I want them to wake up and realize that they're in love.
So it's like a matchmaker game as well.
Yes. Very much so. Let me just put it... Oh, there you go. So they will fall face down, but you can't place them face down, I think is how it works.
That's weird.
So here I go. It's a little distracting while we're talking, but I really want everyone to hear all of my thoughts about this.
Yeah. This is...
Have you followed the plot so far now that I'm just collecting some
Yeah.
So there's a rat plague.
There's a plague. You were framed for murder.
Yeah, I was dishonored because I had honor initially.
And then they took it away.
Let's go hide in there.
Old-timey bomb.
Yeah.
See.
For Plabby.
Keep skulking around.
Jolt. And I couldn't get across that bridge, but that note, if you recall at the beginning. Now, I don't think that's going to count as them detecting me, even though they totally detected me.
I mean, they saw you, but they didn't, like...
Well, you saw those lightning bolts around their heads.
Yeah. Did that mean that they saw?
I think it has to be red. I think that those lightning bolts indicate that they are in the process of detecting you. But now we've made it into the sewers.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's where I like to be. Here I pop over here. There's a note.
Oh, so people are like on your side.
You think he had help?
Well, I got a note that got me out of prison,
Booby traps.
and it told me to come here. Now this is some, and I'm gonna say this is just give you some more information about how these rats work. They will eat your body up.
And your clothes.
And your clothes. I mean, maybe that's just the clothes are blood soaked and kind of stuck to... Anyway, you cannot kill the rat plague. No one will keep us from death.
You can try to kill the rat. Oh, are those bad rats?
Now, see, what they're going to teach us here is that, like, if there's a dead body, that the rats will go for that first,
Okay.
but I am in way too much of a hurry for that because all the plot stuff I'm going to have you go through. Now, these two people are hugging.
Oh.
And there's their journal, and they only had enough for one, and now they dead. But
That's okay.
no rats ate them.
Yet.
True. Here's another little corpse. Let's just pick him up and chuck him against the wall.
You missed. But...
Now these things are annoying. You gotta get it all the way up, or else it'll just fall right the hell back down.
Gotcha.
Just popping through here.
Stealing some stuff.
Now, it's all kind of linear in that every level has like a start and a finish.
Did a body just fall out of it?
Yeah, and you could hear the people above saying like, we're supposed to send them over to the plague district, and they're like, I'm not going to do it.
Gotcha.
And here we are. And then, you know, they taught us how to throw a body in front of those rats, and they're blocking that cranky thing. So I'm going to pick these guys up. I like to send a second once they have something to eat while I am sitting here forever waiting for this thing.
But you got it.
Yeah, I did get it because I'm the best. Now listen, there's going to be a speaker.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo,
That's me.
responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the
That was
disappearance
Jesse.
of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody.
Oh, they're blaming you
Any
for the
evidence
disappearance of
as
the
to
girl,
his
too.
whereabouts must be delivered to the
Yes.
City Watch at once.
I mean,
Those
it is.
sons of guns.
They're the worst.
Now, is it true in this game that you have magic powers?
I don't know. I've never played this game before.
What was that?
So that is, there was like a trip line in front of it, and if we had come through the bottom instead of the top, we might have accidentally hit the trip wire, and it would have shot an explosive round at me. But instead, and this is like what it would have shot out of, but that was not my deal. So I just happened to notice some money. I wouldn't normally come around this way.
Tricky, tricky.
Oh, there's see, it's just going to be like, oh, copper wire. Here's some money.
And it's worth 10 coin.
Yeah. So, see, there's a tripwire, and you can purposefully trip it without setting it off. But if you don't see it, it shoots at you. See how that works? Now here's another note. We're servants of the Empire and of the true Empress. Blah, blah, blah. Here's some weapons.
But you're not going to want... Are you going to take them?
I mean, I have to take them because the key to get through the next door is in there, and you can't, whatever.
Can't pick and choose.
Sassy.
Yeah, it's a sassy gun, sword.
I do like it. And, you know, they call this steampunk, and I don't really think of it as steampunk.
Nothing seems steam-powered right now.
No, in fact, what they're going to be powered with is whale fat, mostly. Now, here's where you're supposed to learn how to slide, and I'm just doing this to prove that I can do it.
That's great.
However, this is where I'm going to get another thing, because it would have shot at you if you had hit that thing that I slid under.
You disarmed the launcher.
Yes. Now, here is Jelly's thing.
Who's...
I don't know. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey. Got it?
I got it.
There's a
something
safe.
There's...
Oh, there's whiskey. What's going on? 451. What happens if I type 451? I think that all safes should have a combination within 5 feet and visible.
Yeah, no, I think that's the
safest way to handle the situation.
Safest way to handle
They wouldn't be called safes otherwise.
No, it would be unsafe.
Right.
You could lock something in there and forget it.
Now listen.
He won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
And
feel
try
like
to
we're
make a
gonna
lot
get
of
past
noise when you die.
We're just looking at stuff. They talk really slowly when you're
Turn it over if you can.
Anyway.
Oh, so when you pause it doesn't like stop, but it like kind of stops.
It does, but it just takes a second longer to stop than it should. So here we are coming down.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
And they're introducing the idea of a weeper. But you don't know what it is, you just know it smells bad.
Yeah.
Took his thing. Well, that was close.
That was close.
But I was hiding. Or whatever.
Hey, I heard
Well,
you
this
got eaten alive.
they sometimes see you
alert,
here.
guys.
So.
He's not getting out this way on my watch.
Okay. Ah!
Dwarves!
Dang it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna go back and redo it, like where I saved it.
Oh.
But I want everyone to know that
Okay.
you know, that I'm pretty good at this and that I'm not cheating.
I believe you.
A dead weeper in here.
I believe you.
Dead Weeper.
Yeah, right. It smells.
Mm-hmm. And then he's gonna go piss. Check it. There's a lot of people urinate. I cannot believe you didn't catch me then.
Yeah, you were right too. It was right.
There's a lot of
They
urinating.
come here to die sometimes
In the
dark.
game?
Stay alert, you worm.
Or just in this part?
He's not getting out
In the
this
game.
way on my watch.
A lot of urinating.
I mean, I think it adds
You little
realism.
bastard.
Sure, people gotta pee. Are they peeing as well?
I don't think he was peeing. It would be
Hey,
a bad
don't you
idea
owe
to
me a
pee
drink?
on a fire.
You're
that
such a chopper.
I like the insult chopper, and I'm going to bring that into real modern day. Let's go over here and get some money from a hermit.
Dead hermit or a living hermit?
Dead hermit.
Okay.
In fact, the body's not even there. Like,
So maybe they're gone.
I think it's pretty much he's dead. First, we'll get this money up here. Do 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 do. Pop one down. There's a
Slammed on
note.
fire.
You know, anyway, it goes. It's either boots of the watch against my skull, teeth of rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. So they are working really hard to make sure that you understand what like the main conceits of this world are.
Gotcha.
And like what it's the everyman's job to avoid. But aesthetically, I love this game very much. And maybe the sewers are not
Definitely has a look.
the way to... Yeah, like they're not trying to be over realistic. They're also not trying to be comic with it. I actually think there's like a level of art to it. And if my book ever gets published and made into a movie, I'm gonna hope that they will consider the guy who did the... I think his name is Victor Antonov,
You
but
little bastard.
I'm not
That
sure.
guy killed a rat.
Yeah, well, it had the plague.
Well, it's not its fault.
All right, you've killed rats.
Like once.
You were an exterminator, though.
I know, and we actually killed quite a few.
Yeah. But just once.
But I didn't, like, get enjoyment.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo
Oh, there were some
is
corpses.
responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady
In there.
Emily, heir to the throne. Has
Yeah, there's
temporarily
corpses
escaped state
everywhere.
custody.
This is what plagues are
Any
like, my
evidence
friend.
as
Love
to
those
his
aesthetics.
whereabouts
But
must
now
be delivered to the city
we're
watch
done
at
with
once.
this section,
Okay.
and we have completed.
Quickly, I'm a friend.
And let's hope that that didn't
Samuel.
count before as
And I
me
work with
being
some good
seen.
people who want
This
very
is
much
Samuel.
to
He's my
meet you.
bro.
They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it.
Well, believe it,
I'll take you
Samuel.
to meet them. Just down the river from here.
All right, old man, let's go. I love Samuel.
Let's go, old man.
Now I know it looks like the level's over.
It does.
I did get didn't kill anyone and ghost and low chaos. Those are the three things I'm going for. It's a bonus if I get a 0 on the top 4. But
Great.
I'm taking low. All right, but we have some things to do.
What do we have to do?
Well, he's going to introduce us to the Hound's Pits pub.
Oh, okay. I wish there was a real place. That sounds like a lovely place.
No, it sounds like a place where they do dogfights.
Oh, is it a place where they do dogfights?
It's not, but it's
This
called
is
the Hound Pits.
Pub. Closed for
It's closed for
business. Half
business.
the district marked off as dead from the plague.
We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
You don't know a thing.
You don't. It's pretty good.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Oh, he definitely will. A couple things I wanted to mention about that first section, though.
Yeah, go for it.
Well,
the Admiral's a man to be reckoned with.
Before you got out of your prison cell, they did what's called an info dump.
They did.
Which it was a little bit much. But, you know, everyone can do it but me, is how it seems to work in the creative world.
Well, I feel like with a video game, you can get away with it more.
That's
because
true.
People don't consider narratives in video games to be as like important or maybe as
oppressive.
Well, no, as like
starting at last, Admiral.
Hold on, we need
to be.
We can
we need to
continue
talk
this
to these
later, Lord
fellas.
Hamilton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock.
That's Admiral Havelock.
A true servant of the Empire, like you.
Like me?
Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group.
You spelled your name wrong.
But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion.
Oh, he's drinking a brew.
I'm going to come out with you.
Well, we're in a
We've
pub.
been building a coalition of loyalists.
Thirsty.
Aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the
It is
throne.
interesting thinking
At
of
risk of
loyalists as
execution,
good
we're
guys.
committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered.
Thank you.
But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him.
You have a very dainty voice.
He has like an evil
Piero's
sounding,
as much an artist as a
villainous.
He's going to be crafting
voice.
the gear.
I mean, to be fair, everyone in this
Go
game
talk
has
to
kind of
him
an
when we
evil
get some
sounding
sleep.
voice.
We can talk more when you've rested.
Who dat? Cecilia?
That's Cecilia. She's down on her knees. She's begging me please to come home.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All
It's
custom
Piero.
work. For you, I will create
He has some great
tools
elements
and master assassin.
to his character.
Okay.
But he's going to be crafting our tools.
No!
Now we're going to learn about whale
Cannot
oil.
happen now. The tank of whale oil is run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful.
Okay.
Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
So you're just gonna take things while he's indisposed.
I know. Well, to be fair, if he were not indisposed, he still wouldn't give a shit. Just taking his money. Also, to be fair, I'm gonna be his hero.
Okay, I mean you're bringing him the whale oil. So
Yes, that's exactly.
okay,
that's the
I
only
just
reason he'll
distinctly
be.
said to be careful, and you just jumped off without that.
I know. I'm a bad boy.
Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask.
It's the assassin's mask.
You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will bring terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be
Put it on me.
There. Can you see normally?
1 or 2? 1
Lens out of the
or 2?
line.
He's got
2.
kind of a rough
There.
face.
Better now?
I mean, he
I
does,
could
but they all
create
do.
more for
Again.
Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate.
He looks familiar.
Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should
I've
give
seen
us
a
the
person
money
that
to
looks
craft
like
the things you need.
Is it me?
Tell me
No.
what I can
No.
make for you.
No.
Yes, let's have a look. So
Not
now,
now, Pietro.
it's Piero.
Whatever.
In the rewrite of my book, I have a character named Piero.
Oh.
For him. He works on a train, though. We're going to get these bone charms. You don't know about bone charms yet.
I don't know anything about bone charms, but you've increased your capacity.
I have. My capacity is huge.
You must be exhausted.
Thank you.
I advise that you get some sleep.
He looks like he's
Your
probably
life will
muscly
get
under all
even
those
more
layers, though.
difficult soon. You should rest while
He
you
looks
can.
like a Scottish child's dad. single, like a Scottish
Very
child,
well.
single father.
You know best.
Yes.
Who just
Let
wants
me
to
know
like
if you need anything more.
I will.
tend to the
Let me just
sheep
take your
and make a
expensive
decent
map.
living for his family. Sorry, I had to finish that thought.
No, it's okay. I was ignoring you.
Yes, I know.
So now you're looking in here, and it's like Admiral Havelock's not gonna support. He keeps a tight ship, is what it's telling you. No, I will not sign off on these purchases. Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals in Bristol?
What is wrong with the metals in Crystal, Piero? I'm on Havelock's side.
Well, I mean, he is an inventor. He's a tinkerer.
Tinker with the metals from Crystal.
Okay, that's not important.
That's important.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil
Sorry, just looking around.
to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths.
Well, that's got quite the
Pressure in the
range.
cold are too much to endure without.
Yeah, no, they definitely... I'm inside another building now, and I can still hear it.
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
Yeah.
People say he
That's
killed the
Cecilia.
Empress.
She's afraid of
Of course
me.
he didn't.
Oh, that guy's
People
kind of
are
hot.
foolish and believe whatever they're told.
He is
Okay.
a very minor character.
If the
This is
Admiral
probably
trusts
his
him,
most
then so
important
will I.
role.
Well, I won't get used to it.
That's right, you won't.
Was she complaining about you?
She was just asking if I'm dangerous.
And she kind of like does like the high school movie, I'm gonna bump shoulders with you and like not look at you type thing.
And that's how she is. I mean, who runs the world, girls? So, this is your bed that they've provided for you.
Oh, your chambers.
Nice, huh?
I mean,
This is your room.
you could probably charge
There's another empty room over here.
15.
Oh, medicinal herbs are worth 20.
$1,500 for renting
Due
that
to
place.
risk of infectious
Yeah,
And
contact,
then you can come back out here.
violators
That's
will
where we
be
came
taken to the
in.
flooded
Here's back
district for
to...
treatment and
I
rehabilitation.
have quite the suite up here.
You do.
Toot. Here's, you can, if you look out here, that's Pierre's workshop. That walkway goes over.
And then some dilapidated building that's definitely not going to collapse and hit you in the house.
No, it's not, but it's also not important right now, so we're just going to go to sleep now. We've met the loyalists.
Somewhere else.
But now we're awake again, and nothing is unusual.
It's like nighttime and there was some mysterious music. Are you sure?
I am unsure. Oh, that room is bricked up like it was a whole suite before. Toot. What?
I like how they called it an unbreakable door.
I mean, like, you
Oh.
can break things.
Hello.
What's going on?
This is definitely spooky.
Spoopy. It is October.
Spooky and spoopy. That's
There's
a boat?
I guess so.
Hello, Corvo.
Hi.
I'm Matt Damon.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere
In
the
case you
city,
weren't paying attention.
and you will
Yeah,
play a pivotal
tell me
role
something I
in
don't
the
know,
days to
Geist.
come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void.
Thank you.
I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are
He's like the
forces in
Helena
the world
of this
and
game.
beyond the world. Great forces that men call
From
magic.
Orphan Black.
And
Yeah.
now, these forces
From My Chemical
By the
Romance.
way, I want to get that
use
tattoo.
this newfound
On your hand?
power.
I mean,
My gift
yes.
to you.
Alright.
Come
I feel like my
find
mother
me.
might have something to say about that. Maybe not.
I think you'd be right.
Oh, I have a zap.
Oh.
Now look who's there. Oh my god, it's my dearest Jessamine. I wonder if I can save her.
I don't think you... The letter doesn't think you can.
Yeah. But here we are. I mean, I think it's good scenery for a creepy dream, right?
Yeah.
Look who's there. And look at those two gentlemen.
They look exactly the same.
Keep an eye on this, on the walls and stuff. Yeah, and you know who they look like? The dainty-voiced one.
They do look like the dainty-voiced one. Is one of them the dainty-voiced one?
No. I don't know who that is. I'm just checking this out for a minute.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know any of this stuff, but like, as a person who knows the whole story, going back through it, it's interesting to see. It's that man who says things like, I'll get you.
The villain.
Yeah, he's the villain. Now,
down these stairs. No, you're gonna skip over those stairs.
Yeah, I think I might have. Oops.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name.
Okay, what he's saying is that you can get these runes, right?
Grant you powers beyond
And
those of
that's
other
how
men.
you. What's that?
Nothing.
To help you find these runes, I give you this: the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
It's just the heart of a living thing.
Like, what?
With
thing?
this heart, you will hear many secrets.
Anything?
And it will guide you toward my runes, no
Is
matter
it-
how they may be hidden.
Is it a
Listen to the heart
a deer?
And find.
Because I feel like you just didn't tell me because it was not creepy enough.
Oh, it's like beating?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also got gears and stuff in it.
That's so weird.
Is it? I guess I just have a. Anyway, the point is now you can see where that rune is.
So it's like a dowsing heart.
Uh huh. It's a dowsing heart. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go down this hole.
Oh.
There we go. One more time. Let's try it again. Is there anything over here? Probably not. Probably not is what I said. And it is
Right.
what
No, I
meant.
heard it. I heard it clear as day.
Clear as day. Get some more of Piero's. It's weird that Piero's spiritual remedy exists in the void itself.
Yeah.
Since Piero's just like an inventor. Here we go. Pick it up. What's happening?
What is it? That's the mark of the Watcher.
Yeah. It was the outsider, Mark.
Oh, the outsider? I thought it was the Watcher.
So I guess I should probably get dark vision. When you're being sneaky, dark vision's pretty important because you can see through walls and stuff.
Cool.
So
I wish I had dark vision.
How you use
I don't
what
really
I have
want to know.
given you
So I could
falls
avoid
upon
my
you,
boss.
as it has to the others before
Sorry.
you. And now
Wait,
I
I'm not the
return
only
you
one?
to your world.
Wow.
But know that I will be watching with great
He's given powers to
interest.
other people. That's all. That's foreshadowing. 5 shadowing, even. It's so obvious. Now, one thing that. Do you hear that noise?
Yeah.
That grindy noise. You're going to discover in this game that when you're near a bone charm, you'll hear that terrible sound. And you don't get all of the. I think it's because I finished the game on hard or something. I don't care. Journal Granny Rags. Who's that? Nobody knows.
I feel like she might be important later.
Well, I thought I might put this up, and then when I'm watching this later, I can actually read it. Like pause it on YouTube or something.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so like those statues are just money, and like 500, that's a lot. And Slackjaw, like these are important people we're learning about.
Probably going to be an important person later.
Maybe. There's no way to know.
Mike the Fish.
Is that in there?
It's in there, yeah. Not sure if you knew where Mike the Fish was staying.
Well, I'm going to read this later. I'm not going to spend time focusing on it now. I have things. There's
a lot.
It is getting to be a lot, and I'm not sure I'm 100%.
Sorry, I don't play video games to read.
Oh, girl, I know. So, just going to pick up the rest of these little guys.
God, more reading?
You know, it's field survey notes on the Royal Spy. If you don't understand this, there's no point in reading it. Hiram Burroughs.
Sorry, I think I have something called books that I could go to for this.
If that's what... Well, there's one. Let's read about it. Sightings. Dowd. I know, I'm being annoying, but I'm going to want to read this later, not now.
I would like to read when my hands
Or what? What are your hands doing?
have a
What are your
Hear me
hands
out.
doing when
Hear
you
me
read?
out. When they have a book in them.
Oh, okay. That's what your hands.
Not when
are
they
doing.
have
What?
a mouse and a keyboard in them.
I see.
Now,
well,
granted,
yours.
my hands do not.
I was
going
to
to
say that's not you in this situation.
In fact, I am
wonder if
holding
we
a book
can
right
get
now.
into this tower yet. No, I don't care.
Did you just die?
Yeah. There's fall damage. This is not like Apex Legends. Sorry.
It's okay.
Just gonna go do this real quick. Sorry.
Oh my god. Do you have to collect everything again? Are we going to read some more?
Yes.
About Mike the Fish?
All Mike the Fish. I wonder if Mike now I'm curious to actually go read that. I will.
It's your second chance. You're also collecting fish. I wonder if that's important.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Let's maybe not fall 2 stories to my death.
What's
this
the
time.
river crust? Is that the name of the river?
So it was saying that there are river crusts in the river, and like you shouldn't eat them; they'll fuck you up.
Oh, like are they like crabs?
Sure, I'll take your key right in front of your face.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. He's waiting to see you, I believe.
Oh. Thanks,
Great.
Perry.
Don't quit your day job, whatever that is.
All right.
Does part of the soul live in the heart?
No.
If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion?
If you like, but he won't use it.
There's no such thing as a soul.
Well, let's get down
I
to
know.
it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right.
Oh, is that how
Our
it
purpose
works?
is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's
Scarred
line
face.
by finding and putting
His
Emily
face is
Caldwell
scarred.
on the throne.
We should come
To
up
those
with our own
ends,
name for him.
we'll hide,
Like
act in shadow,
Scar.
Like
take them
Gash
apart,
Cheek.
piece by piece.
That's maybe rude. He's
Tonight,
kind of an
High
alcoholic.
Overseer Campbell dies by
He's
your
drinking
hand.
at all hours of the
It
day.
won't be easy.
I mean, he's
protected by his overseers.
like his one
an
good
army
part.
of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can.
He's fun.
He's
Your
drinking away.
exploits-
He's fun.
He's fun.
Campbell
He knows how to have a good time.
Yeah.
Once you've eliminated him, get the journal. Because we think it contains Emily's
You know,
location.
when I was single.
Recovering her is obviously critical.
Oh, we're supposed to
assuming
pay
she's
attention to
alive.
this.
That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're
Were you
counting.
paying attention?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Something about our cause.
Yeah, we have to go
We're gonna
stop.
strike true. We have to strike true.
We have to
He's
stop
one of us.
Campbell.
And if you manage to find him, give
Now,
him
do
whatever
you
help
remember
you can.
someone
He's a master
saying
strategist, and he got caught working for our
that
cause.
painting doesn't look like
It'd be good to have him
Campbell,
back here at the house.
like Overseer Campbell?
No.
Okay, Emily said it
Oh.
at the beginning of this session when that guy was painting a painting of a man.
Of Campbell.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Touch me.
Touch me.
So now I actually have money to buy things, so I'm going to do that real quick, because that's what I meant to do before. But he was like, go talk to Havelock. I mean...
Can you buy a room?
You can. I don't know if I should.
We did.
It's just like a lot of money.
Some sleep bolts.
Right. So there's lots of things about doing this low chaos that I kind of think are cheating.
Like sleep bolts?
Yeah, it's like you're just still just shooting people and having them fall down. Like,
Yeah, but they're asleep. They're not dead.
right.
Corvo. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Callista.
Nice to meet you.
I work here for Admiral Havelock.
Name
We
Callista.
all do.
I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but
Yeah,
this is
we're-
important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man.
Yeah.
There's really
He
no
wretched.
reason for you to listen
Where else
to me.
would you work?
But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves
Really?
as captain
I
of the
work at
City Watch.
Whataburger.
So she
He's a good
wants
man,
I'm just here
and my
to-
only
Captain Kernow to be
The chatter
spared.
in servant
All right.
circles is that Campbell just took
Did
delivery
you?
of
Can
an
you think of
exotic
anyone that
poison.
I referred to as
And I think I know
Captain
why.
Kernow?
Yes, the man in the boat
My
in the
uncle's
very
not
beginning.
corruptible
I'm
like
just
the rest
making
of them.
sure.
I remembered.
Campbell is going
You have
to
a better
poison my
memory
uncle.
than me.
Well, it's also
Do you
from
think
paying
you could
attention.
protect him?
So Campbell's gonna poison
You used
him.
to do that, right?
Stop it! Don't let it
Before you
happen.
had your current profession.
Well,
Before you became
we can't
an
always get what
assassin.
we want.
Oh right, we're supposed to be lamenting the fact that we're an assassin.
Oh, we're not enjoying this?
I mean, nowadays
go.
with our current government
get the signal.
situation, I kind of think of assassins as a good thing.
And that might have to be edited out as well.
Maybe. All right.